All right, welcome to our little Temple of Flora tutorial on the optional but quite pretty and also fun crocheted trim that's called for towards the end of the pattern. Even if you have never done crochet before, if you will just have a little patience and a little faith in yourself and do a little practice, you should find this is within the realm of possibility. In fact, you'll probably enjoy it so much you'll start putting crochet on a lot of things. Here is how we begin. First of all, we've got to join our yarn end. So when you begin, what I recommend that you do is take your crochet hook and slide your crochet hook through the selvage under 2 strands at the selvage. If you took a look at our pick up and knit video, I recommended that you do that under 1 selvage strand. Here, I'm going under 2 strands at the selvage. And I take my working yarn, put it over the hook, and then now I take that loop that I've made over the hook and pull it underneath that place in the selvage where I've begun. And now we can do our very first thing, which is 2 chain stitches. Chain stitches are the fundamental, the simplest crochet stitch, and this is all that's involved in making a chain stitch. Take your hook, grab your working yarn, and pull your working yarn through the loop that's on your hook. And you'll notice now you have 1 loop of yarn on the hook again. For the second chain stitch, grab the working yarn, pull it through the loop, back to 1 loop on the hook. So that's chain 2. We do that to begin the edging, but after that, we are going to do the same maneuver over and over and over again for the rest of the project. And this is how that is done. We will take our working yarn, take our crochet hook. Crochet hook will go under the next 2 strands at the selvage in the next row, grab the working yarn with the hook, pull the working yarn through. You see that we have 2 loops on the hook. Grab the working yarn and pull that through both of those loops. And that step is complete. Do that over and over again. 1 loop on the hook. Hook goes into the selvage. Grab the working yarn and pull through the selvage. 2 working yarn loops on the hook. Grab the working yarn, pull through both loops. 1 loop on the hook. Hook goes through the selvage. Grab the working yarn, pull through the selvage. 2 loops on the hook. Grab the working yarn, pull through both loops. Into the selvage, grab the working yarn and pull through. Yarn over the hook, through both loops. Into the selvage, grab the working yarn and pull through. Yarn over the hook, pull through both loops. And you can see what we're getting is this very nice, neat, little tidy edge that will beautifully trim what would otherwise be a raw selvage on the shawl. When you get to the point of the shawl and need to turn that tight little corner, the only thing that you'll be doing differently is that rather than working a crochet stitch into each row as you go along, you will find yourself taking some extra stitches into holes as you go so that you have more stitches to swing around the corner as you get there. So if we simulate that on this little piece, here I am going forward to get to the point. Now I'm approaching the point. So I've already worked 1 stitch into that hole. I will work a 2nd stitch into the same hole and then move on in this next one right at the corner. I've worked 1 stitch. I will once again work a 2nd stitch. And now we're beginning to turn the corner. So I go into the next space, and once again I will work 2 stitches into that space. So when you come to those instructions about working extra stitches to turn the corner, that's all it means, is that for a little while, as you approach the point and at the point, and then as you go around the point, for a little while you'll be working 2 crochet stitches into each space as opposed to 1 crochet stitch into each space. That will allow your crochet to go around the point of the shawl without causing it to curl or buckle out of shape. So that is your guide to the crochet edge in the Temple of Flora. Thanks very much. Take your time, be patient with yourself, and you'll get it. In fact, I think you'll probably even enjoy it.